Volcano Island, Blue Falcon. Make yourself comfortable.
You expect me to talk simply because you're threatening me with your agonizer ray?
Agonizer ray? No, little birdie man. You are far too resilient. However, are you not famously devoted to your dog?
He means more to me than life itself.
Now, Bobo. Hey, cut that out. I know that the Quest X power source is hidden within this animal. Tell me how to retrieve it, or I shall activate the beam once more.
Never.
He doesn't mean that. Tell me you don't mean that. But you said you would do anything. Sacrifice anything to save your dog.
I would. But that's not my dog.
Thanks for nothing.
All right, E. No more Mr. Nice Mystery Inc. teen.
Okay. All I know is when I bought Quest Industries, there was an asset listed as the Quest X power source. But I was never able to locate it, I swear.
Then we have nothing to bargain with. And we don't even know where Zin is holding them.
Well, there's a tracking device on Blue Falcon's belt. He loaded himself constantly.
Volcano Island? Funny. You'd think we'd know about a smoking volcano so close to our town. But how do we get there?
Have you come to the right dog?
The Falcon car. Ah, Fred, you're a dog. I'm driving. Full body scan on dog shows same as before. License plate, autographed picture of teenage boy.
But no Quest X power source. The Blue Falcon spoke the truth. Then they are useless to me. Throw them in the cells of despair. Be strong, my dragon. I now know the dog we're after. The cape should have been a tip-off. It appears the Quest X power source has come to us. Bobo, shoot them down. Excellent. Now comb the crash for the dog's remains. You will soon have enough power for a lifetime, my dragon!
I wouldn't be so sure about that if I was you, Zin.
Mystery Incorporated, you're alive?
Thanks to Shaggy's fancy flying. As soon as he saw your ray, he rolled the car over, dumping us all into the water, saving our lives.
Actually, that was totally an accident. I am not a great driver.
Get them!
I'm sure you moved in a totally platonic way. They wouldn't even notice.
Scooby! I had some makeup left over from military school.
I have failed you, my dragon. What bitterness to lose with the Quest X power source in our grasp. It's all your fault.
My fault? Gee, what'd I do? I hadn't a clue.
Allow me to elucidate, Dog Wonder. It's time you knew the truth. You was an ordinary but beloved security dog until tragedy struck.
Bradley, I was able to replace most of Reggie's damaged body parts with robotic replacements. Now, for the tricky part, the heart.
But Doctor, are you telling me you're going to power this dog with the most powerful generator on the planet?
He's a living thing, Race, and deserves no less.
But Dynamite wasn't the only cyborg created in that explosion. was he, Dr. Zen?
No. Stealing the Quest X was to be a trial run for my greatest creation, the Dragon Battle Suit. So precious was this invention, I trusted only one person to test it. My own daughter. The accident fused the suit to Jenny and has been feeding off of her life force ever since. How did you know?
The dragon registered a heat signature on Mr. E's scanners.
But why the obsession with dynamite?
Not the dog, the Quest X inside. With that to power the dragon suit, my Jenny would survive. But now,
I had no idea.
Oh my goodness gracious, why didn't you say so? Never too busy to help a fellow cyborg with a jump start.
That could destroy you both.
Father?
Jenny.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Robot dog, meddling kids, man in bird suit, you have my thanks. I have spent so many years pursuing my evil plan of global domination. I sometimes forget the beauty of a simple act of selfless kindness. The beauty must all now be destroyed as this island explodes with the fury of 1,000 suns.
Good one, Dad. Let's load up.
Well, for an evil, crazed scientist, he certainly has a unique sense of humor.
Let's get out of here.
This is not over. I'll hunt him. I'll find him. And when I do...
Dude, would you give it a rest? Zin isn't all that bad. After all, he loves his daughter almost as much as we love our dogs. Previously on Mystery Incorporated.
The whole planispheric disk. I've cobbled together a rudimentary player for the planispheric disk. The sooner we find out what this is supposed to do, the sooner we'll solve the mystery of the cursed treasure.
Yeah, well.
Jeepers, Fred. You're living in a van down by the river.
I didn't have much choice.
My folks have 20 spare bedrooms in the house, and I'm sure if you moved in, they wouldn't even notice. You and Nova should be okay in here.
The arrow is coming. This has all happened before. It begins with the animal. The dog dies.
Is he talking about me?
If each of the pieces reveals a location, then all of the pieces together should show us the treasure. Jeepers, it could be a cache of diamonds.
In a gold trap, covered in hot fudge.
Like wrapped in a burrito.
What would be your opinion, Nova?
Jinkies, look at this, gang. Senor P. Yave.
Like, what kind of name is that? Hey, what's the deal with the numbers?
Maybe the numbers are more coordinates. This could be the ultimate treasure destination. We should be ready to expect anything.
You have to help me!
Sheriff, what's wrong?
We're in the middle of a full-scale galactic war, and the Earth is the prize! Recently, these memories came flooding back to me. I was 14, home alone, doing what all kids did when their mom was gone. Rifle through her drawers, looking for old candy and a used lipstick container I could store my baby teeth in. Don't act like you never did it.
No.
Never.
Creepy.
Anyway, there I was, late one night in the closet, playing dead justice and pretending to fight Nitro Wazinski, when I heard something otherworldly coming from outside. And then all of a sudden, this white light appeared from outside. I felt a presence in the room. I was paralyzed. And then, it came for me.
What came for you?
An EBE.
An Ebe?
No, an EBE, an extraterrestrial biological entity. An alien being from far beyond the stars. A gray.
Gray what?
A gray alien, you know, those dinky little bodies, great big heads, smooth, hairless skin. Aren't you people paying attention?
So, like, you were abducted by an alien. You could have just said that. It would have been much clearer.
Oh, thanks for the tip, Mushmouth.
Enough, you two. Continue, Sheriff.
As I was trying to say... They took me to their saucer and put a chip in my nasal cavity so they could track me and steal my memories and make me do awful things.
What kinds of awful things?
Awful things! Awful!
Like, all right. We get it. Awful things.
Have you told anyone else about this? Like maybe a licensed psychiatric professional?
Oh, you don't believe me? Well, take a look at this.
You were abducted by a teeth whitening kiosk?
What? Oh, that little gray beast was right there. They're so crafty. I need your help. I'm obviously desperate, which is why I came to 4 child detectives and their talking dog for help. Now we must be vigilant. They're very advanced.
Hang on, gang. Check out that store.
Sheriff, this might be a good time for you to do some sheriffing.
Hello, not real law enforcementers. I'm Sheriff Bronson Stone.
This is a minor theft, Sheriff. Some high-tech GPS thingamajigger. We're gonna check out the security footage if you want to tag along.
It's a gray. Hide me.
I don't know, Sheriff. It kind of looks like a kid in a sweatshirt.
There's another one.
Holy battle beyond the stars. It's a Nordic alien.
Or a woman holding a newspaper in front of her face.
Don't be fooled by their Nordic good looks and peaceful demeanors, girlie.
Like, what's that?
Electoid. Shapeshifters from Alpha Draconis. We're being invaded from all sides. While some call the Nordic aliens our space brothers, the less nitwitted among us, by which I mean me, know why they're really here, and that is to conquer and enslave us.
Is that why the lizard aliens came here too?
No. The reptoids are already here, living in the middle of our planet in a sanctuary called Hollow Earth.
Oh, for the love. What was that? Jinkies!
Like, it's coming back! Prepare yourselves. I think we're about to be... What the hell? Oh!
Stupid corn. Where am I going?
We need cheeseburger. Somebody, like, help.
If this is where Sheriff Bronson Stone makes his last stand, then so be it. You can't have me, you alien freaks!
Like, Sheriff?
Shaggy? Scooby? Guys, a path. Who cuts down corn from the middle out?
Corn trap artists.
It's not a path, it's a circle. A crop circle. A bright moving light, the mystery machine dies, the radio, a crop circle? I hate to say it, but...
There really are aliens among us.
So what do we do? First, we need to find the others. After that, I know someone who can help us. Although I'm sure I'm going to regret asking her.
Alien invasion! Oh, sweetie, you have no idea how happy this makes me. You finally believe!
I told you I was going to regret this. has always poo-pooed my little hobby, obsession. But I knew she'd come around someday. You know, the government formed a secret agency called Majestic 12 to deal with the alien menace. They focus mainly on the Greys. No matter how many letters I write, they still neglect the reptoid threat. I suspect the government has a secret treaty with Hollow Earth. It is scientifically impossible for the center of the Earth to be hollow, much less for bipedal reptiles to be living in it. When convention and science offer us no answers, might we not finally turn to the fantastic as a plausibility? Do you know that most people who claim to have seen a UFO have really just seen the planet Venus?
Mrs. Dinkley, do you really think you can help us?
Certainly, dear. With the arrival of the Nordic aliens, the reptoids have ventured above ground. I suspect that the Greys are stealing technology to repair their ship. Now, Sheriff, you are obviously the key to everything. The item in your nasal cavity is both controlling you and repressing your memories.
Oh, I knew it! Is that bad?
Very. But as I have been trained by Dr. Weaver, the master of abduction regression hypnosis, I believe I can help. Please raise your right hand, dear. Now, don't be frightened, Sheriff. I won't make you cough like a duck or flap your arms. So susceptible. Curious the aliens didn't abduct the two of you. Now, Sheriff, keep your eyes on the watch. Breathe deeply in and out.
Yuck. Like you said it, bud. Ew.
Now, dear, tell me about the light.
They'd come to me over the years. I knew I'd been repeatedly probed, but I had no memory of it. Then one night...
Then what happened, dear?
I was trapped in this creepy alien light. They took me to their ship and replaced the chip in my schnoz with something even bigger.
Did they say anything? Aliens usually give away their odious intentions while their victim is helpless on the table.
Well, they said my brain will keep the plans safe.
What plans?
The plans that will take them back home. The aliens need my brain. They're gonna steal my brain.
Must not be very complicated plans. What was that? Look, the space cook is missing.
No, it's not. Look, I think it's right over there.
Look out!
Get her before she gets away!
Aliens drive Winnebagos? Like I said, dear, they've been here a long, long time.
They want my brain. You have to protect my brain.
You'll be safe here tonight, Sheriff.
You can room with me. You a side or back sleeper? Because I've got this great body pillow you can borrow.
I don't need some silly body pillow. But I am gonna miss my footy PJs.
While you guys are having your little sleepover, Scooby, Shaggy, and I have some investigating to do. Will you take Nova for the night?
You're investigating without us? There better not be a trap involved.
Like no trap, just a hunch.
Mom, Dad, I'm home. It's only me, no one else.
Honey, come see my new toy.
It's a car in the dining room.
I had to get rid of that flat wooden thing, of course. What's it called, love of my life?
A table, darling.
Oh, yeah, a table. Ah, the Pangea looks much better here. It's named after an energy-efficient continent.
I feel greener and more European already.
Hello, Barty Blake here.
Ah, Mr. Blake. I was just checking on the delivery of your automobile. Did it perhaps arrive safely?
Oh, it sure did. It's right here in my dining room.
And what more perfect place could there be? Enjoy the car, sir.
Such wonderful customer service.
The dog's so happy it makes my teeth hurt. Although that could be caused by the chip in my nasal cavity.
There's nothing more awesome than love. Well, except for traps. I remember what it was like to feel love for somebody. It was like some Amazonian river fish that laid eggs in my chest, and they all started to hatch at once.
That's disgusting.
That's love.
Well, even with my brain, it's hard enough to keep up with Mayor Nettles. And if the aliens take it, then, well, I won't even be able to fake knowing things like her first name and how she likes her bacon cut into little heart-shaped chocolates.
Huh?
You have to help me keep my brain.
You can count on Mystery Incorporated to save your brain, Sheriff. Now, let's get some sleep.
I chased that idiot sheriff off my property the other day. He was rooting through the garbage cans. Said he was looking for clues, but when I aimed Nelly here at him, he skittered away like a greyfish right back to the mainland. His arms full of rotten day-old clams and had been sitting in the sun too long.
Thanks, Skipper. That's helpful.
Help!
Where should we look?
Bad smell! Bad smell!
Like smelly pins? Like for the first time ever? Oh, I'm not hungry.
Me neither.
We've solved half the mystery. As for the other half, Chinkies, that's it. Weren't there 3 mysterious figures at the mall? Boys, we've cracked this mystery wide open.
Like we have?
We will have after I make some phone calls to the power company and the army. Let's get the gang.
What's going on? Who's rubbing my baby? My car! My beautiful Pangea!
Get in!
They almost got my brain! Hold on, everyone. It's trapping time.
Don't get too close. They still might have some alien brain-stealing items ready to deploy.
That might be true if they were really aliens, but they are, in fact, Traveler O'Flaherty, Sheila O'Flaherty, and Connor O'Flaherty.
Usually we all recognize the villain and shout out his name in unison.
Yeah, Belm. Mind cluing us in?
I know all the criminals in Crystal Cove, and these jerks aren't ringing a bell.
Like you had a wanted poster for them on your wall.
Oh, please. Nobody ever pays attention to those. What is this? The Old West?
Were that it were, boyo, then perhaps we could have earned an honest living.
When I was...
Always look out for numero uno. What's in it for me? Dear Parole Board, please consider Mary Ann Gliarden's cooperation with the Kids of Mystery Incorporated as a means of giving her time off for good behavior. Let me see that.
Hey, Scooby-Doo, let's see if we can find the chow line. Like I think I smelled the cafeteria on our way in.
Well, follow my nose.
Like, dude, way to go, Scooby's nose.
What are you in for?
The food.
Excuse me, Mr. Prison Convict.
Like, mind if we sit down?
It's a free country.
You're going to be in danger anyway from Krampus, Mary Ann. You might as well help with his capture. Your theory is built on a weak hypothesis that does not stand up to scientific scrutiny. Answer still, no. I got nothing to worry about. I'm in prison, remember?
Do not be so sure about that!
Run, Marianne! Run!
Freddy, no!
It's okay. I'm fine. Come on.
you. Like just as soon as we finish our delicious 2-month-old prison coconut. So close. The only thing I hate worse than not finishing a trap
is almost finishing it.
Come on! We can't let Krampus get away!
Haunted toy factory. Didn't they turn this place into an orphanage?
No, Daff. You're thinking of the old haunted orphanage across the street.
Like, dude, this place is uber creepy. Why would Krampus go in there?
Because it's the worst place he could possibly go.
Now, Brad. Now, Judy. Let us finish this.
Like, I hope they're not talking to us.
I'm too young to be a dada.
Now, guys, pull the ropes. Grab the tarps.
Thank you, Frederick. Now, let's see who Krampus really is.
Charlie the Haunted Robot? Like what?
That doesn't make sense.
Charlie isn't human, so that means someone must be controlling him.
But who?
Who's that?
Like, it has to be the old Mystery Incorporated.
But why were they here?
I'll tell you why. Because they took it. They took the briefcase.
Perfect. All the pieces of
the planispheric disc are ours.
I believe it's time to put all of it together.
I don't understand.
Where are our pieces?
If you're watching this, you're probably wondering what's happened to your pieces of the planispheric disc. In a word, you've been scammed, conned, bamboozled.
That's 3 words, Fred, but I think they get the idea. We did this to you.
Yeah.
And we will be more than happy to tell you how we did it.
It was all an elaborate plan masterminded by your very own Freddy.
We created Krampus by borrowing Charlie the Haunted Robot and dressing him up in clothes we bought off German gypsies who live in Crystal Cove's haunted forest.
As for Krampus moving around, he was being remote controlled by Jason Wyatt, who agreed to help for lenience from the mayor on his mother's sentence.
Like, Jason also helped create an invisible aerosol that was used to turn hair white and make it grow long for added effect.
We needed to keep you away from the vault. You following us, following Krampus, was the perfect way to keep you distracted so we could carry out our master plan, breaking into Mr. E's vault.
Freddy planted a bug on Brad Child's clothing so that we could get the code to the vault.
And once we had that code,
we could give it to our operative. Someone with intimate knowledge of Mr. E's lair. Hot dog water.
Hot dog water?
I still know how to get in touch with her.
Like when Velma told Hot Dog Water what we had planned, HDW was in.
And while we stole the real pieces,
You were stealing fake ones.
The real pieces were instead safely hidden with the one person no one would ever suspect. Fred's fake father, the ex-Mayor Jones.
My not really my dad may have betrayed us once to get the disc pieces, but when he heard what we were planning, he was more than glad to help us take you down.
And like Mary Ann Glierdon also agreed to help us after the current mayor offered her lenience on her sentence.
She really wants to go back to the 7th grade.
I guess I secretly hoped you guys might not try to steal the pieces from us, but I guess I always knew you would. Which leaves me with only one thing left to say. Real mom, real dad, don't expect me home for dinner. Ever.
And we're taking Nova with us too. You don't deserve it.
Oh, let's see what it looks like. The whole planispheric disk.
Like, whoa.
It's beautiful.
We have the whole thing. That leaves only one question.
What do we do now?
Player for the planispheric disc. The sooner we find out what this is supposed to do, the sooner we'll solve the mystery of the cursed treasure.
Nibiru!
Jeepers, Fred! You're living in a van down by the river!
I didn't have much choice.
My folks have 20 spare bedrooms in the house, and I'm sure if you moved in, they wouldn't even notice. You and Nova should be okay in here.
Nibiru is coming. This has all happened before. It begins with the animal. The dog dies.
Is he talking about me?
If each of the pieces reveals a location, then all of the pieces together should show us the treasure. Jeepers, it could be a cache of diamonds.
In a gold trap, covered in hot fudge.
And like wrapped in a burrito.
What would be your opinion, Nova?
Shinkies, look at this, gang. Senor P. Yave.
Like, what kind of name is that? Hey, what's the deal with the numbers?
Maybe the numbers are more coordinates. This could be the ultimate treasure destination. We should be ready to expect anything.
You have to help me!
Sheriff, what's wrong?
We're in the middle of a full-scale galactic war, and the Earth is the prize! Recently, these memories came flooding back to me. I was 14, home alone, doing what all kids did when their mom was gone. Rifle through her drawers, looking for old candy and a used lipstick container I could store my baby teeth in. Don't act like you never did it!
No.
Never.
Creepy.
Anyway, there I was, late one night in the closet, playing dead justice and pretending to fight Nitro Wazinski, when I heard something otherworldly coming from outside. And then all of a sudden, this bright light appeared from outside. I felt a presence in the room. I was paralyzed. And then, it came for me.
What came for you?
An EBE.
An Ebe?
No, an EBE, an extraterrestrial biological entity. An alien being from far beyond the stars. A gray.
Gray what?
A gray alien, you know, those dinky little bodies, great big heads, smooth, hairless skin. Aren't you people paying attention?
So, like, you were abducted by an alien.
You could have just said that. It would have been much clearer.
Oh, thanks for the tip, Mushmouth.
Enough, you two. Continue, Sheriff.
As I was trying to say... They took me to their saucer and put a chip in my nasal cavity so they could track me and steal my memories and make me do awful things.
What kinds of awful things?
Awful things! Awful!
Like, all right. We get it.
Awful things.
Have you told anyone else about this? Like maybe a licensed psychiatric professional?
Oh, you don't believe me? Well, take a look at this.
You were abducted by a teeth-whitening kiosk?
What? Oh, that little gray beastie was right there. Oh, they're so crafty. I need your help. I'm obviously desperate, which is why I came to 4 child detectives and their talking dog for help. Now we must be vigilant. They're very advanced.
Hang on, gang. Check out that store.
Sheriff, this might be a good time for you to do some sheriffing.
Hello, not real law enforcementers. I'm Sheriff Bronson Stone.
This is a minor theft, Sheriff. Some high-tech GPS thingamajigger. We're gonna check out the security footage if you want to tag along.
It's a gray. Hide me!
I don't know, Sheriff. It kind of looks like a kid in a sweatshirt.
There's another one.
Holy battle beyond the stars, it's a Nordic alien!
Or a woman holding a newspaper in front of her face.
Don't be fooled by their Nordic good looks and peaceful demeanors, girly.
Then, like, what's that?
Reptoid. Shapeshifters from Alpha Draconis. We're being invaded from all sides! While some call the Nordic aliens our space brothers, the less nitwitted among us, by which I mean me, know why they're really here, and that is to conquer and enslave us.
Is that why the lizard aliens came here too?
No. The reptoids are already here, living in the middle of our planet in a sanctuary called Hollow Earth.
Huh? Oh, for the love of...
What was that?
Jinkies! She was part of the Benevolent Lodge of Mystery, the mystery-solving gang formed by Burlington in the 1880s. And when I got back from the Burlington Library, someone had pinned a picture of another mystery-solving group on my wall. The Darrow family. Including us and the original Mystery Incorporated, that makes 4 groups. My guess? There's more. Almost as if this has all happened before.
Exactly right, Mystery Incorporated.
Professor Pericles!
Ah, lovely. I see you have met what's left of Frau Gluck. I met Frau